Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 video, man. So in this one, we are about to get into some builds, and I hope that you guys are ready because we got something real special coming on today, man. In this one, we are going to be building one of the barn finds. Now, there are about, I think, 15 barn finds in this build, and I have recently found them all, and I have to say, out of all the barn finds, one has definitely caught my eye, and that is the Reliant Supervan III, man. Now, for those of you guys who do not know about the Reliant, Robin, Reliant was a company that started out in England, I want to say back in the 70s. They had, I think, 3 versions of this specific vehicle, or the 3-wheeled vehicle. Now, I have to say, over time, you know, obviously with safety and stuff like that, this vehicle was phased out of production, and, you know, here it is available in a video game. Now, a lot of you guys may remember this one. A lot of the older generation, you younger generation, may not know about this too much, but a lot of you guys may have seen this vehicle in Mr. Bean. Now, the Mr. Bean color, I believe, was kind of an ugly baby bluish like this, and almost every time it showed up in the show, it would flip over. And that was kind of one of the funny things about this car that I can remember. Obviously, this thing is ugly as sin. Anybody who thinks otherwise has to get their eyes checked. So we are going to try to make this thing look and perform at somewhat of a reasonable level. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we are definitely going to try. So what we're going to do first and foremost is start off with a nice little candy red paint job. Now, this may change in the future in this video, but for now we are just going to have a nice base coat of some candy red. Now, I'm thinking we need to do some sort of an engine swap. We got to get some wider wheels out back on this thing, and we definitely need to do something about that stance, man. So with that being said, let's jump into the upgrade section without further ado and get into this one, man. So you guys know that we like to start out from the right, work our way to the left. So what we're going to do is check out these options for engine conversions. Now, I don't think that it shows us the displacement on that one. We have an inline 4 motorbike engine is the only option. Now, I was hoping for a V8 swap. You know, who doesn't like a V8? But hey, man, we're going to take what we can get. Let's throw a turbo on that beast just for shits and giggles. Now, it looks like we got some sort of a body kit. What do you guys think it is, man? Training wheels! Now, I'm not 100% sure if this vehicle is actually going to flip in this game. I'm going to leave the training wheels off just because those things are absolutely hideous. So we're going to back it on up and check out our body kit options. Now, do we have a front splitter on this thing? Oh, look at that, man. Yes, indeed. We'll take that. We'll take that. What do we got as far as rear options? Ugly ass roof rack. And man, you know what? I don't know what to say, man. I want to say without it at the back, but this thing is ugly, man. You guys let me know what you think of these things down in the comments. I'm thinking we're going to put a rally tire compound on this thing, man, because I kind of like to see this thing go off-road, see what she can do, fatten up that rear tire width. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this vehicle before and after. Would you drive it before? And then once I'm done, would you drive it after? Now, I'm thinking some dope-ass billet wheels are going to be looking super sexy on this thing. Now, unfortunately, that is as wide as these wheels are going to get for us. But as you can see, we got a nice deep dish. Now, the only reason that I want to go with this old school style of wheel is just to keep it sort of old school. Now, we could probably find something a little more tunerish, but do we want to? Probably not. I want to keep this thing kind of like a muscle car. Like I say, the original idea was a V8. Unfortunately, we don't have that option, but we're going to pretend like we did. Put on some nice old school wheels on here. Now 15 inches looking like it's sitting nice and pretty. So we're going to leave that the way it is. Now next up, obviously, we are going to drop a clutch on here. Now with the motorbike engine, I'm assuming this is going to be putting out a little bit more power than the stock powertrain that was in here. So hopefully we got that upgraded transmission. And we're going to jump into the brakes. Now we are definitely going to need to take care of those brakes. Add those up. Let's see what this thing looks like. Slammed, man. Nada. Not too bad. Doesn't look like we have the option for rally springs and dampers, but that is okay. As long as we can go low, go low. I'm thinking anti-roll bars, like, for sure. For sure. Now, I'm not 100% sure how to set up the suspension on this thing. Now, inside, oh, we only got a turbo and intercooler option. Guess we're doing both, man. Maxed out build out here. You guys know how we do. So, on one hand, I want to have a stiff suspension to keep this thing from rolling over. But on the other hand, I also want to have, you know, soft suspension, because I think if it's too stiff and I hit, like, a hard bump going off-road, it might buck the back end over. I don't know, man. We're going to have to take this thing out for a little bit of a drive. But I'm still not satisfied that this thing isn't ugly. So I'm thinking... What are you thinking there, Don Squally? I'm thinking maybe we can apply some decals here to kind of give it a look. Like, you know, maybe there's a top portion of it, like maybe do a two-tone. I don't know. Let's try this body line right here. Pretty much straight, but not 100%. What do you guys think, man? Should we do the lower bottom line like this? Obviously, I'll straighten it out. Or should we do the upper window line, like right here? I'm kind of liking that, but can we get something like right there? Yeah. Let's drop that on there. Do something with the rear and the bumper as well. Obviously, we're going to have to continue this along the back, so we'll just resize and move this accordingly. And that's looking good. And obviously, the top is going to need the same treatment. Change that position up in there. Now, I could spend a lot more time on this, really making it look good, but I'm just going to do a little something quick for you guys. You know, I don't like to keep these videos too long. Try to keep them under 20 minutes so you guys don't get bored of me talking and stuff like that. If you guys want to see like longer videos, I guess like gameplay where I'm just, you know, playing the game and closer to an hour, definitely let me know. But I think the shorter videos are pretty well appropriate for the channel. I've been having some pretty good success with them. And let's see here. That's looking a little bit better, a little bit more hot rodish. And what else can we do here, man, to make it look... I don't know, that's looking kind of sharp, man. You guys let me know what you guys would have done differently. But I'm thinking this is going to be pretty close to... I don't know, as good as it's going to get for me. One thing that I did notice that I do want to do is maybe paint up those wheels. Then we need to jump into the tuning shop. So let's just paint this car real quick. Paint up them wheels. Looking sleek. Actually, what do you guys say, man? Should we do some gunmetal on these things? No, gunmetal even looks uglier. I don't know, man. I'm thinking the black's probably going to be the best combination choice for this vehicle. So let's go back to the tuning section, and I want to lower this thing. What do you guys say we put some camber on this? Oh, it's locked. They got us locked. What about the springs? No, the springs are locked as well. That is disappointing. Pretty much everything that I wanted to mess with is locked. So no tune. Just a strict build. Well, let's take this thing for a little bit of a rip, man. What do you guys say?
Coming through now. Have fun.
So let's just take a second to appreciate this. To be honest, if it had front wheels and actual wheel arches that the wheels were in, wouldn't even be that hideous of a car. It looks like kind of an old school Civic mixed with, I don't know, like an old Ford delivery van or something like that. Look at the whole car just rocking. So I'm going to assume that that motorbike engine, woo, has put a little bit of power. Oh, she's looking like she'll tip. She is looking like she'll tip, man. I think this is going to be a fun little build, man. Let's take this thing out on the road. Get away from all this loud crowd. Do a little bit of a launch here, man. Let's check this out. Shifts are a little bit slow. Oh, no! Oh, my God. She tips, boys. She tips. That motorbike engine. Okay. All right, I'm thinking we need to put on some training wheels on this thing, man. I'm going to get back to you guys in a few seconds. Okay, and we are back in action now. A part of me almost wanted to leave the training wheels off, but I really want to drive this car fast and see what it's all about, so we had to go back and throw those training wheels on. You guys know how we do, man. Let's take this thing for a little bit of a rip, see what it's all about. Kind of slow shifting. Not really sure what motorbike. Oh, she's still very tippy. Oh my God, this thing sucks, man. Absolutely no weight on that front wheel. It's having a hard time turning. Not sure what kind of motorbike this engine was out of. It sounds very old. Oh my God. I guess we'll do a will it drift video out of this. Oh my God. Don't hit me, Jaguar. The immediate answer is definitely not. I mean, the back end just wants to kick out way too much. I mean, it's a little sluggish. That turbo, that power doesn't come on until like 8,000 RPM. So it's very hard, like, to find the sweet spot. Let's see if we can e-brake it here. Oh, fuck no. Man, this thing sucks big donkey dongs right now, bud. Like, for drifting, negatory on the Driftizo. Let's see if we can get this thing to go fast at least, man. What do you guys think? See if we can race this train. Oh my God, 4th gear, and we are maxed out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Oh, a little drifty there. Sort of. Power slide? No, not quite. Okay, so, if I had to give my official verdict, I mean, I guess it sort of will drift. It's like just extremely sketchy. No balance. You can see that rear wheel kicking out. Like I say, that turbo comes on strong. Around 7. Oh no, no! Around 7 grand. No turning whatsoever. Anything under 7 grand is just, oh my God, unfriggin' usable. Okay, so my verdict is yes, it definitely will drift. Is it worth trying to drift? No. Save yourself the time and the money. If you want to look like a jackass, you know, just cruising online, I guess, get it. Let's get a little screenshot here. You want to look like a jackass online, I guess, get it. But if you're trying to actually do some shiz and win some races, this is definitely not the ride for you, man. But with that being said, I'm thinking we're probably going to put an end to this video because this is probably one of the dumbest videos I think I've ever done. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the end of this video. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And we're going to catch y'all at the next one, man. Hit it, Wheels! Oh no! Oh! For fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Should have had a V8, yeah? Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the race or anything.